So you guys are going to be excited about what we got today. So we're heading out to the field to check out some of John Deere's new technology. I know some of you guys saw the X9 stuff, that little blip I did, and this is right up there with the X9 coming out of John Deere's lineup. Hopefully you guys like it. Yeah, I'm excited. So we saw the X9 combine the other day sitting in a field about, literally a mile that way probably. But here we are up here. This is the 8RX 410 horsepower tractor. Pretty sweet gig. We were pulling a Landau high-speed disc with it yesterday, doing some disking, just doing a little bit of farming. It was fun, did a lot of work, but this tractor's got a few hours on it. It's been a prototype that's just been kind of handed down to farmer. Each farmer gets about a day with it. Yesterday was our day to hammer down on it and see what we could get done, but it did a pretty good job. Door opener is pretty cool. It's just easy peasy. No buttons. That way the little kids can get in now. Hey, look, somebody left a key in this thing. John Deere finally figured out how to make a sunshade as big as the window. Good job, guys. Proud of you on that one. Price tag on this is roughly $500,000. So they finally figured out the sunshade thing. Good job, John Deere. Proud of you guys. Cooler's there. Oh, no more beer cooler up here, guys. Sorry to say, they took that one out. Seat's pretty squishy. Hey, what do you know? You can plug your stuff in. Ladies, now you can blow dry your hair if you need to while you're out farming. Oh my gosh, even the radio is touchscreen now. I was curious how many hours are on this thing. Oh, 207 hours right there, okay. Okay, so 207 hours of lots of random people driving this thing. Let's take a look and see how it's held up for some kind of weak spots and good spots. We were going through a stubble field, farming down some kochia weeds, but here's a couple things with these tracks. I mean, stuff builds up here. Super dry kochia in a friction environment could get a little scary. But as with all tracks, there's a little bit more maintenance with them. This is probably with about 10 hours of use in this field. More kochia buildup. All in all, idlers are getting some stuff on them. Another thing with tracks. I mean, I've really got nothing bad to say about this tractor because in reality it's beyond my fathoming because of what I drive normally. Got some scrapers in here to help keep things kind of clean. John Deere, if you're smart, you would have put the scrapers with an angle kicking the mud out. Even she agrees. Make some scrapers that kick the mud out instead of building up in there. Yep. Pretty cool. Shoot, the clearance on this thing is about, ow, I just put my knee in a goat head patch, is about 3+ feet. So if you need to get over some really tall windrows or something, you can. Shouldn't be too big a deal. I would crawl under there, guys, but it's covered in dang goat heads. All in all, I am most proud of you guys for fixing the dang sunscreen, making it the size of an actual window. Proud of you guys. Let's pop the hood on this puppy, see what's under there, huh? How do you open up the hood on this thing? Still heavy. Still heavy. So we can pop the hood and we still have no access really to the motor components. You need to blow the radiator out and stuff. I imagine they slide out, yeah, so radiators just pop out. Gives you pretty good access to it. The cow is over this tractor. So once the hood is popped on it, still, your engine's still pretty covered up. But I guess that doesn't matter because you have to take it to a dealership to get worked on anyways. Look guys, it even comes complete with a get you unstuck hook carrying holder. How cool is that? In case you're wondering what the top of this tractor looks like, check this out. I hope you can see because I can't see up there. Yeah, judging by the lights, this thing would be pretty good at night. Oh, I can get down off this thing. Typical of most agricultural equipment, they put a ladder there and you use tires and stuff to help you get down. It is hot in here. Where's the air conditioner at in this stinking thing? Hello? Oh, I'm just stealing a $500,000 tractor. Yeah, you'll have to watch my YouTube video to see what goes down on how to steal a $500,000 tractor. Yep. Okay, so we just got this thing fired up. Assuming that lever does that. Oh, look. Pretend you're riding a Harley in this $500,000 smoke wagon. Okay, so we're gonna go from low speed to ludicrous speed. It's pretty darn smooth. Shoot the plants that we're running over. Okay, so I'm out here driving this thing around right now. It's pretty cool. We're gonna test this thing out, see how we can do some high-speed corners around the barrels. We're gonna do a barrel race in a $500,000 tractor. But if you look behind us, even the plants that we're running over with these tracks, if you look in the track line there, aren't really getting squished down that much. So that goes to show that we have a really light footprint, which is cool. But I'm impressed with how smooth this thing is. We're cruising through a field here at about 8.6, 9 miles an hour. And we're gonna hit a badger hole right here. Right here, you see that dark spot down there? Badger hole, let's see what happens. Nothing happened. That is awesome. Good job, John Deere, on that one. Let's test out some cornering. Oh, not so bad. Not so bad. Man, I love jacking tractors, doing barrel race test plots in these things. I don't really want to push it too hard because could you imagine turning too hard in a $500,000 tractor? Crank it around. Wow, this thing turns super sharp, guys. Super sharp. Whoa. I think that's even tighter than an articulated tractor. Next bale. Let's get it. So clearly, okay, and then into another, I don't know what's ticking at me. Oh, my blinker's on. Okay, here's another badger hole. Oh, that was a big badger hole and very, very little. Let's go hit that thing again. So anybody out there that's farming, you know, your backs are hurting, you're in the chiropractor every single day, I would highly advise a $500,000 tractor for a smooth ride. The seat's nice, and where's that badger hole at again? Here we go. 9.4 mile an hour badger hole hit. Let's see what we get. Right over it. Nothing, guys. That would have launched you out of the seat in a normal tractor. I mean, that's a big deal. Big deal. So here we were. Let's drop here. Here we were, full turn. The berms aren't too bad, really. I mean, if you look at them, not too bad. This is not an IVT transmission, like I said earlier, but it's like it has some IVT stuff integrated into it. Pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. I guess that kind of concludes our little hot rodding around, off-roading. Yeah, see, that's a big old badger hole there, guys, for sure. But yeah, cool. Pretty darn cool tractor. Could I afford one? I don't know. Let's see how many acres of Prozo it'd take to pay for one of these things. Today Prozo is at $22 a hundredweight, which means that works out to Prozo weighs about 54 pounds times 22 cents a pound, works out to roughly $11.88 a bushel, that's worth some money. And typical Prozo, you're looking at about 50 bushel to the acre times 11.88 is gonna shell out to 590 an acre. 500,000 over 590 should be about 840 some acres to pay off that tractor. We'll go park it right where we found it so nobody knows we took it. Shh. I have no idea what that noise is. I should have jacked the X9. All in all, I think this thing is awesome. It rides like a dream. Looks pretty darn cool and tough. Now I'll show you guys why I don't like those big fancy tractors. I mean, besides the price tag and all that stuff associated with new equipment, the main reason why I do not like fancy nice new equipment is simply because after driving that all day, I'd have to sit in something like this, and it makes it 10 times worse when you get things like Bluetooth radio, air conditioning, smooth ride, quiet cab, easy power steering, auto steer, air ride seat. Yeah, don't have to suck dust all day. Yeah, that's why I don't want to drive that thing, and it just makes getting back in this thing so much more miserable. Oh God.